Bienvenidos hoy a Mon Games. Hoy os traigo Alternativa. Empezamos.
Richard Rojek, and without a card, correct?
I want to go back into the industrial district. What? You piece of junk? Why did you take my card? What's going on here?
Unable to acknowledge, you don't have a card.
Yes, I noticed. You just grabbed it from my hand. I'm asking you one more time. Why?
Endora Company doesn't have any work for you. You're unemployed. You have no need to visit any other place than the slums.
All right, but why can't I go back in quickly and try to come to terms with them? To get my job back. If I don't do anything, I'll just kick the bucket somewhere under the bridge.
For the sake of your safety and others, please don't disagree. You've shown signs of aggressive behavior before. The means of deactivation, or death if you wish, kick the bucket, are correct.
And where should I get a card? It won't just appear in my hands all of a sudden.
In case you are accepted, you'll be notified immediately. Don't worry.
And who will tell me? And where? All the offices are in the other districts.
One of the androids. That's why we are here, to assist and protect.
All right, what the hell? I'm going home.
Not acknowledged. You're not allowed to enter the high-level railway.
What? Why?
Your travel pass credit is fully spent. You are not allowed to enter the high-level railway.
So, should I walk or what?
Acknowledged.
Well, thanks. Bye. No reason to carry it around with me. One of the many barrels around here. If you can't fit it elsewhere, put it in here. There's a biohazard symbol on the side of the container, and the green stuff inside definitely looks unpleasant. Something's gleaming between those barrels. I'm not gonna touch it with my bare hands. There's a biohazard symbol on the side of the container. Nice fire. Probably gas leaking from the industrial district. It's stuffed with everything you could think of. I'd like to do it, but I might find something in there. It's probably just an ordinary stone, but it looks nice. I'm not going to dig in it anymore. Not like that. It's not going to happen. Hope the glove is durable enough. Look at that. A sharp and clean metal rod. Bad idea. Not like that. Bad idea. I can't enter the high-level railway until I charge the pass. The trams used to ride here a long time ago. Now it's just wrecks and trolleys here and there. Just boxes and a lot of dirt. There might be something useful there. Almost a full roll of tape. Might come in handy. It seems sturdy. I hope it can take something. Getting in without a charged travel pass would be suicide. I'll wait. I can't mess with the terminal right now. I'll wait for the train to leave. I can't mess with the I'll wait. It won't budge. The rod's edges are too sharp. I can't hold it properly. I don't know what to do. Out of order. Try again later. Great advice. I wouldn't have noticed. The rod's edges are too sharp. I can't hold it properly. Now I can hold the rod properly. Maybe I could pry it open. Let's hope nobody sees me. That's the stuff for charging the travel passes. I've never seen it spilled like that, and it probably won't stay this way forever. I'm going to try to get some of this stuff on the rod. Something stayed on, but the stuff is almost solid now. The stuff is almost solid. I can't get it on the card this way. It's quite hot around the flame. Maybe the stuff will melt. It's hot, but the stuff isn't melting. A liquid green slime. Perfect! The stuff went to the right spot, and it will stay there. I can't mess with the terminal right now. I'll wait for the train to leave. He left the TV on again? He really drives me mad. Damn it, Andy! Get up!
What? What the hell are you doing?
You can't even turn off the TV?
Huh? What pissed you off so much?
Well, where to start? Andy, we're unemployed. They took away my card, and the cards of the others from our team too. They say the construction has been halted.
What? Have you gone mad? Why would the construction halt? And even if it did, why wouldn't they give us our other damn work? We're two of the better ones.
I don't know. Nobody knows anything, only those bastards from Andorra. Androids don't want to let me into the industrial district, let alone the government district. It's no go. We can only wait. But I'm not feeling very patient.
What do you mean? What do you want to do?
I'll go and find them. They're my only hope. This establishment has taken too much from me. Those fat cat bastards took my family, the most valuable thing I ever had. And now Andorra wants to take my life? I'm not going to give it up so easily.
Is this a joke? You've gone crazy, haven't you? What are you gonna do? What's all this bullshit?
The resistance. They're our only hope. They'll be able to do something to find out what happened. Find out why they just struck us off.
Yeah, you've gone crazy. Look, the answer's simple. We don't exist for them. We're nothing. They don't have to confess anything. And the resistance? What would you offer them? A single, suicidal man? And also, how do you plan to find them? Are you gonna go and ask an android for the way to the nearest resistance center? Oh, why not? No. But my idea of perfect suicide is a lot different.
Tom, he might know. Besides, at least I'll be doing something.
Look, maybe I haven't been fired, right? Maybe you're the only one with no work. They could have something for me, and that would mean I don't have to turn up with my toes.
Can you hear yourself? Do you see what they're doing to us? They're setting us against ourselves. We can't let that happen. And moreover, the construction was going great. We worked till we dropped. All was done as soon as possible, and they were ready to pay us extra. And now they halt it?
And even if I was fired, maybe I would be able to talk around the androids. There haven't been any problems with me ever. I've never made any trouble like you. They'll let me out of here, maybe with an escort. I'll beg them. I've always been good at it.
Damn, Andy, listen! You can't do that. It just isn't possible. They sacked the whole construction team. And if you try to go past the androids, you'll get killed.
That's still a better idea than yours.
Andy, sometimes I think you're completely insane. Andy's mess. I'm not going to dig through it. It's just junk, and it's not mine. A vintage car of Andy's dreams. He used to tell me about it so much. I don't think a car like that could function anymore. I'm not going to turn it on. There's never anything on. The remote isn't working anyway. The batteries leaked out, and when Andy changed them, they stuck to the surface. I think it should have been cleaned first, but Andy's a mess. It doesn't work. The batteries in it leaked out and made a terrible mess. When Andy put new batteries inside, they got stuck in there. It doesn't work. It doesn't. My favorite and only bed. Completely full waste bin. Maybe I could empty it. Ugh! No way! It can only be turned on by remote. Endora advertisement. I don't believe this. Sometimes I don't get Andy. Hi, Tom.
You don't have to say anything. Rumors spread fast.
I'm a dead man. And who told you anyway?
You know, I have my sources. But that's none of your business. Why did you make such a fuss about it all? It's gonna get you into trouble.
And what would you do? Would you just give them your card? You taught me otherwise, remember?
Yeah, that's true. But I also told you that a turtle always hides inside its shell when things heat up. And maybe that's what you should do, boy. Instead of arguing and fighting.
What would you do in my position?
Well, I sure as hell wouldn't go nuts like you. There's a solution for every situation. Some are better, some worse. If you give me a while, maybe I'll think something up.
And what?
Come on, don't I tell you all the time not to stick your nose where it doesn't belong?
Andy went out somewhere. He wants to try to fool the androids or something.
I've always known he's crazy as a loon. If he's not dead already, he will be soon. At the very least, he'll get imprisoned. Why, at least he's not gonna bother you and spoil your life anymore.
Come on, Tom.
You're right.
Can't something be...
Can't. I would do anything for you. Your parents wouldn't forgive me for doing otherwise. Your father helped me many times, and you're like a son to me. But that little shit doesn't deserve anything other than this mess. Just don't try to help him. You're not in a position to negotiate. And if you try something, you'll end up worse than him.
I know you know the resistance activists.
Son, your parents left you in my care. But they didn't say a word about me sending you to your death. And you won't hear a word from me about that until your dad rises from his grave and tells me I should tell you.
Please, Tom, the resistance is my last hope.
Stop. I'm done with this topic forever.
Tom. My parents surely didn't imagine this whole situation, and these times.
Your parents didn't imagine a lot of things, and this was one of them. And most of all, they didn't expect you were going to be raised by a fellow like me.
You've been a good teacher to me.
Your mother would think otherwise.
I saw a young lady leaving this place some time ago. Did you have a great time?
When?
Several days ago. She's quite tall, well-developed, young.
Shut up! You know nothing. You've never seen her. Got it?
Yeah, sure.
That's better.
What about your business? Isn't it going well?
Did Andy tell you to ask these silly questions? You know for yourself how great I do. How many people in the slums can afford to buy a drink? I'll answer myself. 1. And there are about 300 people living in the neighborhood. That's not much, is it?
So why did you set up the bar then?
How many times have I told you already? It was in different times. The business was going well then. But then the state enforced new reforms for cities and citizens. Proclaimed reform politics. And the business went to hell.
I'm leaving. I can't just stand here.
Well, don't get yourself into something you can't handle.
I don't need anything in here. Is that you again?
Excuse me? Well, maybe you're right. I almost got the wrong address on my card.
Where do you get all the money you drink away?
I help the state. You know, all those little services, do this, do that.
But I thought you opposed the establishment.
Yeah, that's true, but not with the state. It has only brought us welfare and peace. I oppose Endura and Theolax. They're the evil that's destroying us. Those androids of theirs and all their other technology, the state just tries to calm it down, to correct everything. Even I joined the fight against them.
Listen, you two, what are you whispering about over there?
Nothing, old friend. The youngster's trying to squeeze some wisdom out of me.
Ha! The right one indeed. He'll get nothing but beer.
Why don't you go home sometimes?
Home? Please, remind me. What exactly does that mean?
What do you mean? Well, to your family. I mean, you do have one, don't you? I saw you browsing some photos of your daughter and wife once, and you've spoken about them with Tom many times.
Son, I had a family. That's right. I had a family until an android from Theolax showed up. He came to our home. They said he had to check something. I was in work then. My wife got frightened and leapt to the phone. She wanted to call me. The android went to and threw her against the wall. My daughter jumped on him. She wanted to help her mother. He killed them both. According to the report, it was a mistake. That damn tin box reputedly evaluated the phone as some paralyzer or something. Well, Theolax simply swept it under the carpet. Now I'm gonna stand up to them one day and have my revenge.
But the android belonged to the state, so...
Yes, to the state, but it wasn't the state's fault. It was the fault of the android. He said it to me.
Who?
It doesn't matter. let's just say it was one of the investigators. And he was damn good.
But
But what? Goddamn, Felix and Endora will pay for killing my family, and the state's gonna help me with it.
Richard, there's no point. He'll speak that way forever. Just let him be.
what's it like to live this way?
What do you mean by that? Without a family or without a home?
Without a home. I know quite well what it's like to live without a family.
Did you get fired?
That's Endora. They shut down construction and we all got sacked. Moreover, they took our cards.
That's just like them. They simply aren't capable of anything better. But don't lose your heart. We'll take care of them.
We?
Sure, our men. You know what I mean.
The Resistance?
Shh! Not so loud. Yes, you may call us by that name, but we simply fight against Endora and Felix.
And would you be able to help me find out what happened to me? Why they shut down the construction?
We have quite a lot of work at the moment, but maybe you would be able to work on it alone, with our help, of course.
But?
You know, we can't accept everyone. Do me a favor, I'll get you in touch with my contact man. He'll tell you more.
All right. What shall I do?
Well, you'll have to prove you're able to get something that's almost impossible to find.
And that is?
I have a toy which once belonged to my little girl. I'd like it functioning again. You know, as a remembrance. I need a battery, but not one of those modern ones. It has to be the old type. When you have it, come and I'll give you the contact.
And where am I to find this battery?
That's your problem now.
Another broken android. There are many of them around here. Although, this one seems quite well preserved. I might get some useful components from it. It's of no use doing anything with it. It won't last for long anyway. Old technology. Probably belongs to the warehouse. Probably out of order. Last time I was in this warehouse, I was a little kid. Last time I was in this warehouse, I was a little kid. Holds tight. Can't do anything with my bare hands. Waste of time. I don't know what to do. Rather not. Old technology. Probably belongs to the warehouse. Probably out of order. An old children's game. Too bad there are no children around anymore. Garbage and mess. Since the cleaning robot stopped working, it's been horrific. I don't think I can find anything useful in here. Tom?
If you want to talk about the resistance again, you can leave at once. I won't say a word about it anymore. You already have your own information sources anyway, haven't you?
What? What do you mean?
Do you think I'm totally deaf? I overheard you dealing with his royal drunkard over there.
But...
Keep your excuses for yourself. You could have at least come to consult me. But no, you accepted the first offer you got. That's it. You better not talk to me anymore.
I can see I can always find you here.
I told you so.
One more question about that battery.
Did you have it?
Not yet, but I need...
And I need that battery. So try to get it.
It's an old model without voice control. It's partially broken, so it can't be controlled directly. It's not going to happen. Waste of time. My favorite and only bed. Endora advert. Sometimes it's just... Ugh! No way! Andy, I've told you before, and I'm telling you again. Don't act like a fool.
Look, you see your chance in that resistance of yours, but I think I'm the one who's right. Those may be only walking metal boxes, but someone has to command them. And whoever that is will notice me eventually.
Really? And what do you think he'll do then? He'll lock you up, or worse.
Sir, I've identified the keyword resistance in your speech. Do you happen to have some information about that illegal organization?
No, you misunderstand me. Persistence. I was saying he's being persistent.
All right, sir. But don't hesitate to inform us if you know anything.
Sure. To assist and to protect. I know.
Exactly so, sir.
Stop persuading me! Go to those phantoms of yours.
Andy, don't do it.
Let me alone, will ya? It's none of your business.
How's the negotiating going?
Well, a guy was here a moment ago who seemed to be in command of the androids. I'll wait till he shows up again.
I'm not gonna play any tricks on him. Once was enough.
Stop, please.
Why did Endora suddenly halt construction and sack everyone?
The official report states construction halted due to financial problems of the investor, Endora.
What? Nobody'll believe that.
The official report is final.
I'd like to go to the industrial district.
The required action is only possible after presenting a personal card.
Look, you've got some friends over there.
I'm unable to analyze your utterance. At the location you marked, there is only an obsolete vehicle.
Exactly. And what do you think the tram is made of?
The sarcasm module has not been implemented into my memory.
Look, you've got some friends over there.
The
Nothing. Rather not. Andy, don't do it.
Let me alone, will ya?
Just boxes and a lot of dirt. Nothing interesting in there. It's not going to happen. Rather not. Waste of... Not like that. Not like that. Not like that. Waste of time. I don't know what to do. batteries are stuck tight. I hope I can get them out. It wasn't easy, but the batteries are out. I might as well throw the remote away, though. Are these the right ones?
Show me what you've got. Let's see, you even got me too. Yeah, these are of an old type, yeah, but regrettably not of the type I need.
And what should the battery look like then?
Well, it has to be smaller, much smaller and flat.
All right, I'll try to get another one. Andy's mess. I'm not going to dig through it. It's just junk, and it's not mine. I can see I can always find you here.
I told you so.
One more question about that battery.
Did you have it?
Not yet, but I need...
And I need that battery, so try to get it.
Tom is mad at me. I better let him cool down. I need to get an old battery, so I thought...
Well?
That I could search your stuff? Maybe I can find one there?
Oh, that could be. Wait, you haven't searched there already, have you?
No! What do you take me for? That would be more like you.
Watch your words! As far as I know, it's you who needs something. And this is not the best way to go about getting it.
All right, you're right. I exaggerated a bit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, all right. Have a look, take anything you want, It's mostly crap anyway.
Thanks. I owe you one. Andy said I could take the watch. Probably doesn't care about it as much as I thought. This old digital watch might be useful. Andy was swearing, but I don't really think he cares so much about the watch. Never seeing him wear it anyway. I've managed to get this.
Well, give it to me. Maybe you've got it right this time. Nice work, son. You could find some water in the middle of the desert.
Ah, what a relief. It wasn't exactly easy to find. And what about your part of the deal?
Yeah, sure, don't fear. So, there's a street behind this house with an old warehouse at the end.
Yes, I know, but it's been deserted for quite a long time. I haven't ever seen its gate open.
Just go there. This time the gate won't be closed. You'll see. Tell him I sent you. He'll know. And in fact, he said he believed in your skills. He expected you would find us.
All right. Bye for now.
Yeah, okay. Now, if you excuse me, I have some serious business to attend to.
It's unbelievable how fast he's fallen asleep.
Aha, let's see. A visitor. Why doesn't that surprise me?
I was told you expected me, that's why.
Not only that, I've heard a lot about you. Now what exactly do you want from me?
I want to join the resistance, to fight against the establishment.
Against the establishment? Endora sacked you and now you want to fight? Or does it have something to do with your family?
How do you know about that?
Look, we know everything. If you really want to fight this establishment of yours, go and speak with Professor Petrenko. He lives in the better part of the slums. Do you know how to get there?
Yes, I've been there. The high-level railway goes there.
Exactly. It's the first house beside the station. He will tell you what you need to know, and tell him No Name sent you.
And that's all you'll tell me?
You need nothing more for the time being. Now go.
Professor Oleg Remidovich Petrenko. Professor Oleg Remidovich Petrenko. Hope he's home.
Who the hell are you, and who sent you?
I'm Richard Racek. I'm looking for somebody who will be able to help me with problems. They sent me to you.
Who sent you here?
Well, in fact, nobody. A man. He was in...
I really don't care about who he was, where he was, or what he told you. He lied to you, that's it. And now get lost.
But wait, I don't think he's going to open the door.
You bastard! You're gonna pay for this!
What are you talking about?
What? Are you kidding me? You asked me what I'm talking about? You killed Petrenko! Do you even know who he was?
Killed? What do you mean killed? He sent me away. He sent me back here. He said he didn't need anything.
Yeah, he didn't need anything, and you mistook that for a death wish. Nice.
But that's not true. I didn't kill him. I just...
Gave him the last sacrament, sure.
This is crazy. How can I prove to you that I didn't kill him?
Think fast, because your time's running out.
I'll find proof. I'll convince you.
Proof? I'm already convinced that you killed him.
I'll prove my innocence.
And how do you want to do that?
I'll go to the crime scene and search it. I must be able to find something.
All right. But remember, you don't have much time. Got it? Dead man.
Jesus. That man can't be normal. Why should I be the one to kill Petrenko? Today's the first time I've heard about him. Damn. I wonder how I'll get out of this fix. Hi, kitty. Where did you come from? It seems purebred. It's probably been abandoned. Here, kitty kitty. Don't be scared. Ah, you scatty bitch. Not very friendly.
Good day, how can I help you?
What's going on here? I have to arrange something inside.
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. Please leave.
And why?
Look, at this rate I should be the one questioning you, but I can't be bothered, so I'll just repeat myself once more. Leave. Because if those metal boxes here that you want to arrange something in there, they'll drag you away.
But why? They have no reason to...
Well, to begin with, they don't need a reason. Not to mention the fact that a man was murdered here, and he was no common tramp.
Murdered? Who was murdered? And who did it? Do you have any leads?
That's not my problem. At least not now.
You don't know who was murdered?
Look, man, you're really starting to piss me off. It's none of your business. Are you always this curious?
Well, you know. It's in my blood, I guess.
Alright, I guess it won't hurt. Either me or that man. Petrenko. Professor Petrenko.
How was he killed?
Jesus, man, this is too much. I'm losing my patience, and this conversation is over. Understood?
Wait. You're responsible for investigating the case, aren't you?
Not me. I don't give a damn. I just stand here and wait until those metal boxes go away.
So you're just guarding the place? Why? Aren't you with the police?
Why? The old types have been quite faulty lately. I really am with the police, but even there we have errand boys. And look, if you don't stop prying, you'll get scraped up and bundled off by these numbskulls, as well as me.
What do you mean?
Look, it's not funny anymore. Not only is it none of your business, but moreover, you can't do anything about it. And the way you're talking is dangerous.
Okay, but maybe I can help. Look, I need to get inside, and I'm willing to do almost anything to get in there.
Well, maybe. Damn. Alright, look. I investigated a particular case. Someone murdered an important man from the government district. And right here in the slums, quite deep inside in the ruined supermarkets where the squatters stay. Do you at least know where that is?
I think I know, yeah. And now?
Well, I simply couldn't solve it. I was unable to find the murderer. It had to be one of those good-for-nothings. But I have no idea which one. If you could help me, I questioned the family there. A mother, a father, and a little daughter. Well, little. 14, maybe 15 years old. Quite a pretty girl. And she suffered from it too. She was probably selling herself to him in exchange for food, and often got beaten up by him.
You mean the dead man from the government district?
Most likely. But the girl told me nothing but lies during the interrogation. And when her parents disappeared, for some reason later on, she stopped speaking altogether. I don't know why or where they disappeared to. I think it's connected somehow. But I can't prove it. You said you needed to get inside. I'll get you there. That's no problem. Just find me some leads.
How do I know I can trust you?
Oh, Sure, you'll have to. That iron scrap will be investigating here for a pretty long time, I guess. Several days, at least.
All right. What shall I do? I'll try something. I don't know. She's a policewoman. Degraded and willing to do anything to get her position back, but still a policewoman. But I probably don't have another possibility. I hope she won't let me down. I'll have to be terribly careful. Greetings. May I have a few words with you?
Nice jacket, buddy. What about exchanging it for something? We would like it. What do you say, Tin Box? Yeah. Tin Box would like it too.
No thanks. I'd rather keep it.
All right, as you wish. So what do you want? We're listening.
How long have you been living here?
Do you mean here in Prague? Here under that market? Or here together with Tin Box?
Well, just here, unemployed.
Yeah, that has been a really long time. I stopped counting it already. But surely no less than 10 years.
That's a really long time.
Sure is. Luckily, I have Tin Box here. He helps me out a lot. Am I right, you old rusty old can?
And how did you end up here?
The same way as all the others. What a surprise, huh? I simply went to work as usual. I was stopped at the gate, and they took away my personal card. I thought at first, I'm gonna avenge myself. I'm gonna find the resistance, and that's gonna be it. But nothing's as easy as it seems. I didn't find the resistance. Instead, I swallowed the bait of some bastard who was probably just making fun of me. Well, and then I met this old Tin Box here, and we've been struggling along together since then. What? Have you lost your tongue?
Huh? No, I was just thinking. What or who is this Tin Box anyway? It looks like a broken android.
Tin Box? He's a sort of my faithful friend. And a little bit of revenge, too.
Revenge? What do you mean?
Once I was hanging around the places where fighting with androids took place, I found him lying there. He was the least damaged android there, but when I turned him on, he was unable to walk, so he couldn't run away from me. And because I grew tired of listening to all that bullshit about arresting me, I've turned off all his speech circuits too. I may talk to him and he just creaks. He never opposes me. Perfect companion.
But I still don't understand what you said about revenge?
Androids took away my life, so I've taken an android. Maybe it's not much, but it means a lot to me.
Now I understand.
Moreover, it's worth a fortune. I can exchange it for anything.
So you exchange things?
Sure, buddy. There's no other way to make a living here.
And shouldn't it be called theft instead?
Bullshit! I'm no thief! I only took what nobody else wants. Or I exchanged things for other things.
All right. And what can you offer me?
Wrong question. The right one is, what are you able to offer me?
Not my jacket, I'm afraid.
All right, but you would get a lot for it.
But I like my jacket, and I want to keep it.
Your problem. But if you want to exchange some...
I'll be going.
No problem.
You said you exchange things. I'd like to exchange something.
Continue. We're listening.
I have this here precious stone.
Precious, you say? And what do you want for it?
Actually, I don't know. But I don't need the stone, and maybe you can give me something better.
Look, buddy. We both know it's just a common stone. But on the other hand, I like it. I'll give it to Tinbox. It'll suit him. Shut up, you. I'm trying to do business here. So we're gonna do a fair exchange. You give me the stone you don't need, and I give you some fruit sauce I don't like.
Fruit sauce? Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. It's a little bit old. Made from plums. There are plenty of them in that market. I feel sick just looking at it. Enjoy.
Oh, it smells like shit. It's not gonna bite me, is it?
No, man, it's just fermenting a bit.
This must be the goods from the old supermarket. I'll take the cork. I don't need anything else. Hi, may I speak with you? Well, it seems I can't. I don't know what to do. It's not going to happen.
Look who's here again, Tinbox.
Yes, it's me again. Can I speak with you?
Of course. Let's talk. We have plenty of time. All in all, I don't know much about her. Only that she was born here, and that she's a little bit retarded. It's not long since she lost her parents. But how did it happen? I don't know. And neither does Tinbox here. She hasn't said a word since then. Just sits there. We give her some food from time to time when we have something.
Have either of you noticed the girl being harmed?
Everyone minds his own business here. We have no choice.
And don't you care at least a little bit?
I didn't, and I don't.
I'll be going. Thank you.
No problem. Go.
You're alone? Where are your parents? You're a quiet type, aren't you? I'll leave her alone. She doesn't look like she wants to be stroked or anything. It's not going to happen.
Bueno, pues hasta aquí. Gracias por ver el vídeo.